If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be doing episode number 24 of I Build Your Team series, where I build my viewers' teams with the best squads possible for my team showdown or whatever you might be playing. Just help you build the best 10-man lineup you can. And yeah, in this video, we got 6 more teams to rate. If you ever want to be featured in one of these videos, make sure you follow me over on Twitter. I put out a tweet every Saturday about this series and pick 6 teams from that tweet to try to build. And yeah, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you'll do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So looking at this first team today, comes in from my guy Ahmad. So he didn't play the mode the first half of my team this year. He's got about 500,000 MT though. And I'm looking at this team, and it's not a terrible team by any means. It's just, it needs some work. Your centers are fine. I don't think I would touch that. I will say, I would grind domination for McAdoo with this team. He'd be your best power forward, and he would add about another 150,000, 200,000 MT to your collection. So you'd be looking at closer to 700,000 MT or so. And with that much MT, number one, I think you upgrade your shooting guards. I would get Kyle Korver and probably OG Anunoby, just because I think Rosen, with his lack of size, is a little bit less valuable than both those guys because your point guards are smaller. I'm fine with your point guard position as is. I don't think you need to touch it significantly, but I would go Reeves, Wade, and then Korver, OG probably as your 1s and your 2s. Your small forward position, Paulo is fine as one of them. I think I'd like to replace Rudy at this point, even though he is unsellable. Maybe you replace him with Jonathan Bender. He's probably the most affordable option. I think if you have Bender and Paulo as your 3s, that's good. Gives you a lot of size, which is good because your guards aren't huge. Your power forward position would be McAdoo and AD, and your center position would be KP and D-Rob, and you'd still have a ton of MT to work with at that point in future drops, which I think would be fire because your team will be a lot better all the way around, and you're still gonna have a lot of MT flexibility. Next squad comes in from Roy Boy. Says he does not have a lot of MT, but he's willing to grind for some more. Wants recommendations for replacements or budget beasts. Okay, so I want to include a team like this because it's not that great of a team, and he needs some help with it, but you can make some MT. So first of all, sell everything that is sellable, like literally everything. So I think that Kemp is sellable. Sell Kemp. Keeps Castle and Koulibaly. Those are the only 2 sellable cards I would keep. Sell Brandon Miller, sell Derek Lively, sell anything else in your collection that's sellable, and honestly sell Sar too. As solid as he is, well, no, keep Sar. Keep Sar. So what we're going to do with this team, you have Reeves and Castle. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up 2KDB because I'm going to be changing a lot about this team. So we're going to pull up 2KDB to build out this squad. You do have LeBron, obviously. Opal LeBron can start at small forward. That's an awesome unsellable card. Jason Tatum can be your backup small forward. I don't adore that card, but he's definitely not bad either. So those are your small forward position set. Elton Brand, I'm fine with him being your backup power forward position. So I'd hold on to him. And then Alex Sarr can be your backup center. We'll rock with that. He might wind up as the starting center. We'll see. You know what I would do first and foremost? I would grind domination for Bob McAdoo. That's the first thing I would do. Once you sell things, just build whatever team you need. You don't have to have a great team to win domination games. Grind domination for McAdoo. You sell everything, and you sell everything in your collection besides the cards that I said to keep, and get McAdoo, and you're gonna have probably 250,000 MT. So that's a good amount of MT flexibility at that point. You have Castle as your backup point guard, Bilal as your backup shooting guard. Your starting point guard is Reeves. I would probably add Korver in here. You could also go OG Anunoby, and then your center position is the last spot to upgrade. Realistically, probably Vlade Divac. Something along these lines is the type of team that I'd be looking to build. Actually, I would sell Sar and buy Tyson Chandler. You're going to save like 50k MT, 40k MT from doing that. It's worth this because I don't think those cards are all that different. I think that Tyson Chandler is awesome, especially with a couple shooting badges added. He's a beast. Something like this is the team that I try to build from here. You'll still have a little bit of MT left over, and your team is going to be a lot better than the squad that you currently have if you build this team. So there you go. Third team today comes in from Sports Zone. He's got 3.7 million MT, and he's got a really nice set of cards, although I will say 3.7 million MT, we can make some upgrades as well. So Shea, I'd probably play B-Roy and then LeBron, Giannis, and D-Rob. That's a really good starting lineup. Off the bench, you would have Magic, Paul George. No, B-Roy off the bench. You're right. Because B-Roy gives you more shot creation than Paul George does overall, probably. And having him with Magic would be ideal. What I would do is Shea, PG, Bron, Giannis, D-Rob. You can leave your starting lineup the same. Off the bench, I would go Magic, B-Roy, Michael Beasley as your backup 3, although you do have an unsellable Tatum, so if you want to run him instead, you can. I just think the shot creation of Beasley is really nice. Jared at the 4, and then I don't love your 5s. I love AD, I don't love Cat. Here's the honest truth. 3.7 million MT, go get yourself to souped Wimby. Whether it's the pink diamond, you want to save a lot of MT, that's fine. Or if you want to go out and spend a lot more and go get the opal, that would be a good upgrade as well. Obviously the opal is better, but the pink diamond will absolutely hold it down and get the job done still, no doubt about it. So that's a guy that I would consider getting. I would definitely just try to get a souped one with a bunch of extra hoffs and legend badges and stuff and get Wimby. That's the one main upgrade. And then align your team the way that I said. D-Rob now comes off the bench and your team's going to be looking super duper solid. Hello, Archer. He's got a toy for me to play with. Dokkaebi has 40k MT. Who would be some budget beasts or opals I would save up for? Okay. Sell Sean Kemp, sell Peja, sell Alex English, sell Miles Turner, sell Tyrese Halliburton, sell Victor Oladipo. Literally sell every single card that you can and go get budget cards. Stephon Castle at point guard. Backup point guard can be, well, would you buy, if you buy the Pro Pass, I would run Reeves and Castle if you're willing to buy the Pro Pass. If not, maybe you go Castle and honestly just Amethyst Alon Ride or something as a solid filler backup point guard. Shooting guard position, go get two of the budget ones. Doug Christie, Bilal Coulibaly, Danny Green, a couple of the cheap budget shooting guards. Matt Barnes would be an option as well. Small forward position, you could run like Amethyst GG Jackson, and you could run Pink Diamond Rudy if you want to hold on to him, or if you want to go even cheaper. I mean, Alex English, honestly, one of Rudy or Alex English, and then GG Jackson's actually probably fine, so I might keep those cards. Power forward position, I don't love Zion because he's small, but you could run him for now as like your backup power forward, I guess. And starting power forward could be, I don't know, maybe well, you need McAdoo. You need to go grind for McAdoo. That'll get you so much more MT flexibility. McAdoo at the 4. And then maybe Zion gets replaced with somebody else at your backup 4. And then your center positions could be like Alex Sarr and Diamond Tyson Chandler. Something like that. And that's like a starter lineup. And then you build some MT from that domination from McAdoo. Maybe you pick up a bigger upgrade or something like that. Maybe a Vlade or somebody along those lines would be the nice little next upgrade to make or something along those lines. Next team is from Carl Alex, got Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay, Galaxy Opal Kyle Korver selling right now, and he's already got 200,000 MT. So he's going to have, what, 400,000 MT or so, maybe more than that. I don't know exactly how much Rudy's going for right now, but I know Korver's just a little bit under 100k MT right now. So if you have 400k or so, look, you have the Pro Pass because you have Pro Pass B-Roy. I don't know why you're not playing Reeves over Hard. Reeves moves better than Harden. He's better defensively, if not as good, probably better in my opinion. He's just better than Harden is overall. So Reeves should be your starting point guard with B-Roy. D-Wade and J-Rich off the bench, I don't hate. And I like Bender and Kuzma as your small forwards. Power forwards be McAdoo and Chamberlain. I think that's really good. D-Rob, and I would get a different center. Honestly, I think you'd like to have some size at your point guard position. My opinion, I'd go get Galaxy Opal Cade, and I'd replace Big Z, depending on how much you want to spend, with either Vlade Divac, Rudy Gobert, or Diamond Tyson Chandler if you just want to go cheap. In my opinion, Diamond Tyson Chandler is like the perfect budget center. I think he's actually an awesome card. So that's another guy I would look to pick up there. And then the final squad today comes in from Chosen, Rosen, got Sidney Moncrief and Jalen Brunson. Both those guys need to go. Coulibaly and Strother, Glenn Rice and Mathurin. Mathurin needs to go. McAdoo, and Elton Brand, and then Greg Oden and Naz Reid. Again, this is another team that kind of needs a whole rework. So if you're willing to get the Pro Pass, Reeves and Castle should be your point guards. If you're not willing to get the Pro Pass, maybe you go Castle and you pay for like a souped Pink Diamond Levine or a Pink Diamond Cade Cunningham or something like that. Shooting guards, Coulibaly and Strother is fine. If you want to swap, potentially upgrade to a Matt Barnes or somebody along those lines, a Doug Christie, maybe there's slight upgrades over one or two of those guys. You could consider that. Small forward position, I would run Elton as one of your small forwards. Glenn Rice certainly isn't terrible, but again, you could potentially look to upgrade to like a Jonathan Bender. Maybe you run Bender and Brand as your small forwards. Actually, I would run Bender and Rice as your small forwards, and then go grind domination for Opal McAdoo, and run Opal McAdoo and Brand as your power forwards. And then center position again, get two new centers, probably Pink Diamond KP or Vlade or somebody like that as your starting center, and then Tyson Chandler as your backup center again, just because of how cheap and good he is probably what I would get. Realistically, you're not going to spend that much MT on those upgrades. You'll probably have a lot more MT sitting at that point, at which point you could potentially pick up a bigger upgrade, somebody like a Dr. J or another center or a more expensive point guard, like an Opal Cade instead of Pink Diamond Cade or something along those lines. But that's what I would look to do with this squad, and that is the final team of the video. So let me know if you did enjoy the video. I hope y'all did. If so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Archer appreciates y'all too. Peace.